Today we have to discuss about what are the features of software. It's a characteristics that make it different from other things human being build. Features such logical system software is a developed engineer. It is a not manufactured in the classical sense, which quality problem. Software is nothing like a manufacturing company. Manufacture nothing but making the product. So electronic device machineries are required. That is a product based, but software is completely different. Conceptually, is totally different from the manufacturing company. Software does not wear out, but deteriorate due to change. Hardware has bathtubs curves of failure rate. High failure rate is beginning, then drop to steady state, then cultivating effects of dust and vibration abuse occur. Although industry is moving toward the component-based construction, example standard screws of the self-integrated circuit, most of the software continues to be custom-built. Modern reusable components encapsulate data processing into software parts to be reused by the different program. Example: graphical user interface, window pull downs, and menu in library. Most times software is reusability, so it is not does not wear out as like a hardware part. So in hardware you can continuously work there, so automatically that is a wear out there. So as example, hard disk is there, that is a hardware part, continuous you can work there, it's automatically wear out. You're having the some expiry date. Suppose you have to using the mobile, the 3 to 5 years is you can continuous work there. So that time is completely wear out. The hardware part is not properly your battery is not properly working. So that is concept of the your hardware part. But in software, does not wear out. If you use your software, so you can reuse you can rebuild, you can customize your software, whatever you can write a programming you can customize. So that's why it is called that software does not wear out. So in this case, wear versus and deteriorations. Failure rate is showing that unchanged. Increase the failure rate due to the side effect, and this is an actual curve. This is an ideal curve. Is failure depend on your time? So hardware part most of the times is wear out. The time is increasing is automatically you change the your hardware part is the failure rate is increasing. So as same as you can use your four-wheeler vehicles, two-wheeler vehicle you can use there. After that, they every time they require the maintenance phase is required. After the 6 month, you can there is require you what your vehicle is required, you can take the servicing, and after that 10 years, so your hardware parts not properly is average of your vehicle is very decreasing the as per the, your time. So time is having increasing the rate of failure, so that is your, so that's why the change is the rate is the failure rate is increasing as per the your time. Time is increasing, so automatically failure rate of your soft means the related hardware part is decreasing. What are the software application? System software, the such as compiler, editor, file management, and utility. System software, nothing but suppose I install my software related to your Excel, PowerPoint, then you have to gaming software you can install there. So how we can handle that is required the system software. You connect your printer, so there is required some software. Through this you can connect your printer. You have to take the printouts. The same like in compilers, I had to install my C programming, and if I want to compile your program, so that time the compilers have nothing but convert your English high level language into your machine code. So on the basis your compiler entire code executed and convert in a your binary language. So this is called as a system software. And file management utility, nothing but your lib file is there, ocx file. These are the part of your system software. Application software is a standalone program for the specific need. So you have to using the C++, you have to .NET, you can use it in Java. On the basis you can design your software, that is called as a application software. So as per the requirement of customer, the people are design your software, that is called as a application software. Engineering scientific software categorized by the number of routines, algorithms such as automotive, trace analysis, molecular biology, and orbital dynamics. So scientific people are using the software, so that is called as a bioinformatic. Most of the software is designed, so that is a scientific purpose. So that is called as a scientific software. Embedded software reside within a product system. Keypad controls microwave ovens, digital function, dashboard display in a car. This is in embedded software. It's a part of your hardware and software part. That is called as the embedding. So one is one of them. They using the software and also hardware work with help of that. That is called as the embedded software. Product line software focus on limited marketplace, address mass consumer market, word processing, graphical and database management is part of your product line software. We have to calculate how much in a financial matter in banks the software is using that, how many people are credit amount in a bank, how many debit is there. So graphically you can representation, otherwise maintain your record. So that part of is called as a product line software. Web apps, web application, networks, centric software, web 6.0 emerge, a more sophisticated computing environment, support integrated remote database and business application. Web apps nothing but when I sit on a system and work for them in USA, work for the in the rest of the country. So from this remotely, I have to access there. So that is a web apps. Nothing but you Gmail just open my account. So that time the that all are the server is available in US, but with help of you just accessing that your application, and through this you can enter your record and store there. So indirectly you can remotely access. So your application means your Gmail account is created on a server of your in USA. So that is a web apps. Whatever the application you can using the STT with that you can use. So that is called as a web apps. EI software use a non-numerical algorithm solve the complex problem, robotics expert system, pattern recognition system, and game playing. As AI, nothing but a robot system is there. As per the artificial intelligence given to the machine, that is called as a your robotic system. AI nothing but whatever you thinking as a human being, the same thinking by the your all program by written in a robot. So it's called as a AI system is there. X for pattern recognition, nothing but as pattern recognition as a good example, biometric system. So most of times the people come in institutes, people come in a company, so that time take the biometric attendance through the fingers, through the palm, they take the attendance. So that is the concept of the software application. That is concept of the AI system. Software engineering definition, most times already we discussed about what is definition of definition exactly of software engineering. Sound engineering principle in order to obtain economical software that is reliable and work efficient real machine. In IEEE, what is the definition of there? The application of systematic, discipline, quantifiable approach to the development, operation, and maintenance of software. That is application of engineering to software, the study in approach as in one. So many author given a definition how the define your definition of software engineering. So in I triple E in this they make a definition. So that time it is required systematic whatever require the analysis, then design coding, and after the testing, and then after the maintenance phase they make a particular discipline they call quantified is our approach is required, and development, operation, and maintenance. These are the making the within a frame. That is the definition of I triple E define that definition. what is the importance of software engineering? More and more individual society rely on advanced software system. We need to be able to product reliable, trustworthy system economically and quickly. When we make a software, so that time I install that software when I take the requirement from the user and work there. So that time it's reliable. Whatever you can work there should be reliable and trustworthy system, and economically is less and is quickly handle that. It is usually cheaper in the long run to use the software engineering methods and techniques for the software system rather than just write a program. It is a was a personal programming project. The most of the time the system measured the cost, and cost is changing the software after the gone to use. Today, everywhere the software is used there. Suppose you can go to the big bazaar, you go to the big showroom. So that time they make your QR code. On the basis of QR code, they give the price. What are the price is there? All the detail of the information. What is the company product is there? Just a scanner is used there. On the basis they get all the details of the your product. On the basis within a 1 minute, so I take the four product is there, and to the QR code I read all these things, and within 1 minute they take the your they given the receipts. The previous what manually take the lot of time, they write the receipt, they written all this, and they make a stamp. So that is a completed work, there is a manual process. But with help of the software, many customers are waiting. So within a minutes or 5 minutes, the 5 to 10 customer come out and give the receipt and take the money. So at this time today we have to using the your debit card, credit card is there, just swap there, automatically money can be debited and credit to the showroom person. So how many times within minute all the transaction is happen. In tradition process very complicated, it need the cash, the amount is required. So through this it take the lot of time. But with help of the software it take the less time, and its flexibility is increasing with help of the your software. That is the benefit of software. That is importance of software. A software engineering, they given a layer technology as a tools, methods, process method, and quality focus. An engineering approach must the rest of the organization commitment to quality, which fosters and continuous process improvement culture. Process a layer as a foundation or defined framework with activity effective delivery of the software engineering technology. Establish the context, which product model data report and form. The product milestone are established. Quality is ensured and change as managed. Method provide the technical how to and build the software. It is encompass many tasks including the communication, requirement analysis, design, modeling, program construction, testing, and support. Our tools provide the automated, semi-automated support and process and method. So layer technology nothing but they given a tools. The second is the method and process model and the a quality focus. When with help of that they make a frame, which process within a process, what are the matter, what is the context is there, what data is there, what form is there, and then after the method nothing but how we can build the software. So what the method is required. So as same like in architecture, they make a building, construction building, so make a plan of architecture. How many floors there, how many rooms is there, how many size of door, what is the size of window is there, they make a framing there. So that time they make a plan for that, what method is used there, what concrete is used. So and then build your building the same like in software. So that time the most important thing that what model is required, what data is required, what report is, all make a plan for that. Make changes on the basis what quality is important in a software. So make in a process and methods and tool is important, automated and semi-automated support for the process method. In a software engineering, nothing but as we take buy the tickets on airline reservation. So that time what is there in online reservation, what we can do that I take the air tickets. So that time what need there, you need the internet connection, open the air sites at the IRCT site. Then after that you can log in there, and then after asking for that customers and airline, I want to go for the from Aurangabad to Delhi. So that time a source and destination you can specify. Then after the those having the member do the traveling, given a name and details, all the information you can fill out that. Then after you can select in which they give allotted for the timing from to they given a duration, they given an amount, you can select that, you can pay the money, and then automatically reserve ticket of reservation. So all things can make a plan for that, all systems are automated. Same things we can make a plan for that, make a record and database. So with help of the proper planning is required to make a software. So on the basis the main target is required, the your quality is focus is important. So these what are the tools are required, the what is the technology there, and what how we can do in automatic system in air related reservation. Within a 2 minutes, within a 5 minutes, you can buy your tickets without any interruption, without any problem. Process is a collection of activity, access, tasks performed when some work is product is to create. It is a not grid prescription for how to build a computer software. Rather than adaptable approach, enable the people during the work pick and choose the appropriate set of work action task. Purpose of process is to deliver the software in timely manner with sufficient quality satisfied those who have a sponsor creation, those who are will to use. Main important process nothing but within a time you can make plan, that you can deliver to the customer what software need there, what is the required, all things you can make there, and you make your sufficient quality, and you can certify satisfied to the customer. If you're not satisfied, they could not pay the money. So when you can deliver, they give the make changes. So you should be changed as per the requirement of the customer. And you have to, that is a concept of process. So you can make that is the concept of the software process, and who will to use it. In a process, communication the customer to understand the objective, to gather the requirement, the main planning, create a maps, define work, describing task, risk, resource, work product, and work schedule. Uh, Communication nothing but I make a software, so that time you have to communicate to the customer what are the objective, what are the importance, what are the requirement is there. Make a software. I make a software as a video editing software. So that time the where means as a library manager, just example we take that library management. So that time I had to take the information how many book is available in my library. So I visit their requirement take from that. So who is using there? Students are using, faculties are using. So I make a maintain my data, and that planning is nothing but I map there. So what are the requirement? Make a planning, and work product, work schedule. You can make a schedule there. What all the record you can maintain, and then after you can design your software. Modeling nothing but create a sketch look like architecture, how to constituents part of together and other characteristics. So modeling nothing but I make plan for that customer record, student record I have to make in a library as a roll number, then PRN number, then I have to maintain that date schedule for the first year, second year, third year. When receive the books, they given within a 7 day, 7 day that student will be return that money, means return to the your book. So you can make take all the details of that person. Second is faculty, those having using the faculty of book of the library, make the record of all the faculties, the name and related address, name, mobile number, all things you can make that. So you can track that how many faculties are using the book. So five books are used by the your faculty will be take there, and how in which date can return them. make a plan for them, make a schedule. So nothing but modeling, constant code generation, testing, deploy, nothing but deliver the customer who evaluate the product, provide the feedback based of evaluation. Deployment, nothing but whatever thing you can take there should be installed there. Install, nothing but when I make a software, so you should be installed and they check there whether it's working or not. That is the concept of the your deployment. So there is a very interesting part of the software process. These are the part of your software process. So communications, planning, modeling, construction, and deployment. Deployment and nothing but installation. So rest of the things we have to discuss later.